Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. Today we will be taking down the end of chapter 5, where hopefully we will end up with a broom. So next chapter we can start entering the Forbidden Forest with some help from our friends. Hello Nearly Headless Nick. I'm sorry I ignored you earlier in the last episode. Someone must really do something about Peeves. Right? Just joking around. Keep an eye on your plate, Hunter. Someone might poison your food. Who, I don't know. Professor Kettleburn is helping me search for his escaped chimera. Question for you, Shiny. If you were a lost and possibly bloodthirsty chimera, where would you be? Tell me. Because I can't find him. This has got to be linked to something, this chimera. It's got to be doing something. Hey Shiny, I guess by that look on your face that you didn't find a broom in Filch's room. I found a lot of brooms. Unfortunately, they were all broken though. There are still plenty of unbroken brooms at Hogwarts. Let's talk it over. I'm sure we'll work something out. Hang out with Charlie. Just a quick hangout. I could see if someone in Hogsmeade would let me borrow a broom. At this point, you're probably best just asking some of our classmates. Wait, why was that not our first option? What if I tried to repair one of the broken brooms? Using magic, maybe? I don't know. Can we do that? I've only had one broom. Mine used to belong to Bill. That's a shame. I'm not sure if anyone at Hogwarts knows how to make a broom from scratch. Rowan does. Well, knows somebody who knows how to, but that's going to take months and tons of galleons. And with that, hopefully we'll find out a solution to this problem. I suppose you're right. My best option at this point is to see if one of our classmates will let me borrow their broom. I just hope I don't crash and break it. The question is though, whose broom will you borrow? Andrea Egu, Ismelda Merg, no, she's probably cursed it, or Merula Snide. Do you know what, I just want to ask Merula Snide just to see if that's even a possibility. I'll ask Merula. I'm pretty sure I've heard her brag about how fast a broom is. Why would Merula but let you borrow a broom? Lots of reasons. I might get caught and expelled. I might fall to my death. Good luck, Shiny. You're going to need it. Yeah, I'm thinking... I mean, there are some reasons. I'm at the 3 broomsticks. Hurry up so I can get out of this dump. Close to getting my new trousers. Alright, come on, let's try and get Merula to lend us her broom. Hello, Madam Risrota. I'm finally organising my storeroom. I'll let you know if I find anything else that belongs to your brother. Thank you. Hello, Hagrid. You haven't seen Fang, have you? You ran after Doxy this morning and hasn't come back. Oh my god, you're losing everything. these guys and their creatures, they just lose them. Is there anybody who can keep their magical creatures safe? Want to hear about the time I poured Bulbadox powder and Horace Slughorn's mead? No. Thanks for meeting me, Ruler. Make this quick. Something in here smells like your brother's rotting corpse. My brother is missing. He isn't dead. Can't he be both? I hate that I have to talk to you, let alone ask you for a favour, but I need to borrow your broom. That's a great way to start asking somebody something, isn't it? Why? So I can fly into the Forbidden Forest and find the next cursed vault. You're having a laugh, Hunter. Why would I let you use my broom to find a cursed vault when I'm looking for them myself? Let's just talk it over. I think you'll see that risking my life is in your best interest. Suppose I can at least listen to your blathering, since you saved me from the cursed ice in our first year. Did I? I thought I left you. That wasn't me. Right, why would you ever do this? Why not someone else's broom? You're not a good friend. It's yours. It must be the best. Let's go with the massaging her ego. It's yours. Must be the best. She liked it. She liked it. Is there enough for 1 diamond? No. But we've got 6 turns. I'm after the vaults too. How's that working so far? I'm sure you'll find them first. Yeah, I mean, you haven't... Actually, technically, she has come close to the second one before us. But she just couldn't keep a friend long enough. She would have betrayed her. That was pretty harsh. I'm tempted to let you borrow my broom just to see if you fail. I think you'll see that letting me borrow it is in your best interest. That's like a Star Wars. I think you'll see that letting me borrow this is in your best interest. I suppose you might get expelled. I might get killed. Oh, she likes that. This is a weird way of trying to get something off somebody. Like, by trying to just make them believe that I will die if they do it. I'm almost convinced, Hunter. Of course, I could just tell Snape what you're planning and miss your chance to see me injured or expelled. That doesn't seem like you, Merula. You'll die in the forest. Isn't that a good thing? Death can't be worse than you. It can't be any worse than you. No. Let's go with that. Isn't that a good thing? The other two are exactly the same, right? It can't be any worse than you. Death can't be worse than you. It's the same thing. Against my better judgment, I'll allow you to borrow my broom, Hunter. Hopefully, you'll at least break a bone or two. I don't know how we did it. We made the impossible possible. Merula borrowed our broom. Let us borrow a broom. Fine, Shiny, you can borrow my broom, but only because Madam Rakepick demanded that I help you. Whoa, wait. Rakepick told you to help me find the cursed vault. Why? Maybe she hopes you'll end up dead or expelled. I know that's what I'm hoping for. Rakepick is very eager to help us get this cursed vault. I feel like a little bit too eager. I feel like I'm going into a trap. But then she's teaching. If you were sending somebody into a trap, why would you help them? But maybe you're helping them to make them think that you wouldn't do that. It's too much for me. Can't. It's too much to do. Too much to figure out. At this point in the game, there are too many possibilities. Everybody could be R, apart from Madam Rakepick now. At least she's not R. She wants to find the cursed vaults, and somebody doesn't want her to find the cursed vaults. What is going on? Right, let's calm our nerves with a shrinking solution. I don't expect you to understand the beauty of the craft of potion making. Try to keep up. Let us begin. Everyone, come up to my table and observe. I will demonstrate the proper way to brew this potion. Okay. That is. So, one of the things that we will have noticed in the recent updates is that whilst they are adding new content and we're seeing less and less content each time, which I think is a case of the massive task that they have to maintain the chapters at the rates that it's a big task. But I want to spend this episode talking about the pros and cons of what we're seeing coming out. Cons is that we are seeing shorter chapters, not shorter chapters, less only one chapter, just one chapter this time. Last time it was 2. I think the time was before that was 2, maybe even 3. So we're seeing less and less content come out each week. So that's bad, because obviously we can complete this in like 3 days, 2 days, 1 day if you gem it. And on the other side, that's kind of a con for them, because it means that people don't want to spend their gems as much, because there's no point if you've got a pattern of like spending your gems doing it a day and you've got 6 days where you've completed it and then it comes out and you do it a day, you're not going to be tempted to gem it, are you? So that means less revenue for them. So there's a bad point, but I think that's a big problem for them because just of the content. And I'm not too bothered by the fact that they may be releasing just a chapter every week. I'm not too bothered by it, even though some people might be. Maybe because it leaves me time to make other videos around Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery, which I so want to do, like my R theories. The other thing is that with this, though, the quality of some of the chapters is going down a bit, as you can see with these missions that we're completing them and they're using the same scenes, whereas before they used to change the scenes up for doing different things. I mean, like, you do see the little changes that they make, like in the Transfiguration cast that we're about to do is a rat, because we're doing Vera Verto, and so, but I don't feel like there's there's the the cutscenes before and after that they used to have. That's definitely missing. They are making little mistakes, just little, very little, but little typos. Like there's a very immature for me typo coming up later on, and there was one in last episode where it was me talking to myself, asking a question to myself in front of people. Just little mistakes, which shows they may be rushing it in the fact that they don't have time to check over it as much, as thoroughly as they might like to, which doesn't bother me. I don't mind if you make a typo here and there, it doesn't bother me, but it just kind of may kind of give some idea of that they don't have that time that they would like to do checks on things like that. That's where we do see some glitches, like hands going through legs. Yeah, things like that. But on the other side, one of the things that I think that is a good thing is that they're not putting too much weight on going, right, we've got to create all this content and we have no time to do all the other things that could be great towards making Hogwarts Mystery fun in other ways than the story mode. So I'm hoping that the fact that we've seen a decrease is the fact that they are devoting a lot of time to other things. And we'll talk about what some of those things will be once we've just done the introduction to Verto, because we're going to get a bit of Professor McGonagall dialogue. See, not a lot there. Like, there was no cutscene. Right now, today, we will be transforming animals into water goblets. Like so, 1, 2, 3, Verto. Animal into a water goblet is a classic and redefined transfiguration. Please observe my demonstration. See, like, this is a similar scene, but they've just changed, like, the cat into a cauldron, from a rat into a goblet. Like, it's the same angle. So I'm just thinking that gives left. They're not having the time to put little bits on it, which may start to get a little bit repetitive when we see the same scenes doing the same things, but just in slightly different ways. I don't know, what do you guys think? But let's get to the positive side of things. What this might mean is that it means that they will have a bunch of time to focus on other things. And I mean, I've had this fan concept video that I've been wanting to put out for ages, but I just haven't found the time to do it. And yeah, I've got it all recorded. It just needs editing. So I'll be putting this out. It's got so many good ideas of how they can make this game better. And Jamsey, I hope you listen to some of this and are putting some of these things. Because if they make like 20% of these ideas, we already know pets are coming in. But if they implement some of these things, it would be great. Like things like these events, Too Cool for School, they're great. I love getting new stuff for my avatar. Pets, we know pets are just coming. The fact that it hasn't come out yet, for me, shows something towards the fact that they want it to be good. They're probably practicing it, making sure that it's something that is good on the side, because they must be thinking, okay, we're releasing a chapter a week, but people are completing it in like 2 to 3 days. That's 4 days where people aren't playing our game. We need something for that, and that's hopefully what's going to be in the pets element. And that is hopefully what we'll see coming out in future updates. So I think you can look at it as like, oh my god, I've hit this wall again where I've got to wait for another chapter. But be positive. There is probably some other stuff coming in the future as a result of the fact that they haven't had the time to create so many chapters to maintain you throughout the week. Oh, I think I missed McGonagall as well, saying, you must visualize your goblet in your head to do. She said do. This spell properly. Just a small. I'm not picking on the typo, but like if you're gonna do a typo and you say do, like, come on, I'm gonna pick up on that. And so now it is our turn to attempt to cast Verto. So little mouse rat. It's a rat, isn't it? Little rat. We have become friends with him. He is called Winston the rat, and I'm gonna drink from him. That just sounds crazy, right? One thing I was thinking, like, turn your animal into a water goblet. One thing I was thinking, right? You know, like when werewolves, when they turn into a werewolf, it's always painful, like bones cracking. I'm just thinking, how much does that hurt for the rat? I'm sorry, I'm a little bit empathic towards creatures, but like, you just got turned into a cup. It's magic, though. I'm sure J.K. Rowling made it so it was painless. Chapter 5, complete. Time to fly. Explore the Forbidden Forest in Chapter 6. It's time to gather your friends and enter the Forbidden Forest, where you'll encounter much more danger than just the Cursed Vault. Knew there's going to be something in the Forbidden Forest. Obviously, there's going to be danger in the Forbidden Forest in terms of the creatures. Probably going to run into the Chimera. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, there's been so much talk of it. Like, we're running into the Chimera in there, aren't we? And we're going to be like, duel the Chimera. Yeah. And it looks like we're getting the Forbidden Forest in the next update then. If there's no problems. There's always this delay before big bits, where you're like, you got to get Broom. And then you got to get your friends together. You got the wrong friends. You go with another couple of friends. Hopefully we'll be going into the Forbidden Forest next time for sure. The new update will have the Forbidden Forest region. We will find out probably the same time next week, because it seems to be every Thursday evening, 10 o'clock. UTC? GMT. And thank you for playing Hogwarts Mystery. Check back frequently. New Hogwarts Mysteries are coming soon. I can't wait. Very close to getting to my 45 now, where I will have my complete smart attire for if I'm going for a job interview. That's what this is for. Yeah, this is my interview. Of it. Okay, well, that's all for this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, please hit the like button and hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future information. Let me know your thoughts on today's video in terms of, thoughts around updates. What do you think is coming our way in future? Let me know. Okay, that's all for this one. See you soon.